All right, next up is the last question is from Mark. Do you think Briar Woods should shut down the rest of the football season based on the trouble they had recently with the hazing incident? Andy, I'll let you start off with this one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give you a couple thoughts on this deal. There's been some unfair shots being thrown across the bow, in my opinion. Charlie Pierce and his staff have done what's right in this scenario. They've taken the kid who has made the poor choice, the poor decision, and nobody's condoning that. That was not a smart play, and it was not something that anybody would be okay with. But as soon as they found out about it, and as soon as they realized that there was a serious problem, they took it up the channels that they had to take it up, and they suspended the kid off the team, and they kicked him off the team right away. He didn't play that week against Broad Run. And so there's really nothing else that you would ask of a coach than to do that. Now, to imply that there's a bigger, broader problem at Briar Woods, that's not the case. That's not the case, because they've been doing things well at Briar Woods for a long time. Even before they were winning state championships, they've been handling things in a way over there that has helped to foster a great program and kids that have gone on and done great things after high school. So I take offense to that kind of stuff. I think it's easy to take shots at the guy that's on top. And I personally have a lot of respect for Charlie Pierce. I've known him for a very long time. I personally have been offended a little bit by the way some of this stuff has been said, and to ask for Briar Woods to shut down their season. Listen, Bruce, I know I'm going a long time there.
That's fine.
One thing that we forget a lot of times is how about the other kids? So one kid makes a poor choice, okay? And we talk all the time. You're in a locker room, your coach tells you all about, hey, be there for your brother. You know what I mean? Don't screw everything up for the rest of the team. You know, somebody made a bad choice here that has certainly put a bad light on Briar Woods football, okay? But don't penalize the rest of the guys that have done it right. And there's a lot of great kids at Briar Woods that have put a lot of work in and a lot of time in the program to get this program to where it's at. Some of them are here still, some of them are graduated, but don't sit there and say because of one poor choice of a kid who wasn't thinking straight and not acting right that the rest of the kids should be penalized. That's not right. Okay, so the answer to the question is no. They should not shut down the rest of the season. Briar Woods football is bigger than any one guy. They've done it right over the years, and they need to stop being portrayed in a light where there's a major problem at Briar Woods football. There is no problem at Briar Woods football. They have a classy coach, in my opinion, in Charlie Pierce, an administrator in Jerry Carter, is one of the nicest guys you ever meet, and a guy that has handled things correctly in his time there. And personally, I know these guys very well, and I can vouch for them. They're good men, and they've helped a lot of young guys become men. So on that standpoint, this question is totally off guard. They should not do anything else, Bruce. Make it quick, because I don't want to come back and get fired up any more than this, but this one got me a little bit riled up.
Or whether it's sports, whether it's politics, whether it's business, no matter what it is, we always hear about the guy that's doing it wrong. Where is the outlet that's pumping up and talking about the people that are doing it right? So no, it should not be shut down. There should be an opportunity here to learn some lessons here and to talk about the way they reacted, what Andy said. I'm in business, and I tell clients, we're going to make mistakes. People are going to make mistakes in life. But unless it's the same mistake over and over and over again, don't judge me on the mistake. Judge me on how I handle it once it's brought to my attention and I know about it. You know, what? Yeah, maybe had coaches been in the locker room 24/7 or however long the kids are in there, something like that doesn't happen. The fact of the matter is this kind of thing happens, whether it's in sports, whether it's in any other walk of life. The mistake happens. Judge me on how I handle it after it happens. And I don't think anybody could handle it any better than Briar Woods has. You talked about the leadership over there. It starts with the principal's office on top down from over there. And believe me, it's handled right. Andy said these people are men and women of integrity over there. They know how to handle this situation. Don't make it a cop-out. Don't shove it under the rug. Let them learn from it. Let them turn it into a teaching opportunity.
Well, and there's just been such a desire, I think, by people who are not connected with the high school sports community to turn this into something bigger than what it is. Look, young guys make mistakes, and this was a mistake. And there were several young guys that were involved with it. All of them were released from the team immediately when it happened, and it became aware by the coaching staff of what went on. So from that standpoint, you know, there's nothing else to throw out there. If it happens continually, well, then you start to have a different conversation. That has not been the case here under Coach Pierce. So again, just our 2 cents here on a situation that's been reported out there in the news, in the community. Everybody's talking about it, let's be honest. And I commend the kids at Briar Woods. They're still fighting through that, and they've got to listen to that stuff nonstop. Come out and play hard this Friday night and put a good effort on the football field. In life, you're going to deal with adversity. You're going to deal with things that knock you back on the mat. It's your job to get up every time. And those guys that are having a tough time with morale, it's your job to now set the tone moving forward. So again, Bruce and I have our opinions. You can like them or dislike them. Tell us about it. We don't care. Bottom line is we're going to tell you how we think about stuff here.